What's up, guys? Bryan Koci, Media and Marketing Manager here at Whissel Realty Group in San Diego. What I do, my job is to shoot, edit, produce, and distribute content. One thing I get a lot of questions about is where do I put my content once I finish shooting it? So I'm going to walk you through step by step what I do to produce or to distribute the content for that we have that's consumer facing. We have two different types of content. One, consumer facing, people looking to buy and sell real estate. The other is more agent focused for referrals, any of that sort of stuff. So I'm going to show you the consumer facing and what we do step by step. So, I was really small there, but you get the gist. So I'm going to go through, I always start with YouTube, and I'm going to show you YouTube, Facebook, Instagram, LinkedIn, and Google My Business, what I do. If you have questions, let me know below. Yeah, so let me make this screen big, and we'll go through here. So this is our YouTube channel, Buying and Selling in San Diego. I could do a lot of the work here, but I'm not going to. For whatever reason, I like to go through this process first. So I like to click on it and then edit it from here. This is a video about how to it's a tip for sellers, and the goal is to let them know how they can afford more house. So let's go through the process. So I don't like to work off this one. I like to work off here. I don't know why. Well, I do know why, and I'll show you why in a second. But if you have questions, again, ask below. So I have this built out. This is built out in our back end, and that's a whole different video. But let's kind of go through our process. So when we export this video, when we save it so we can share it, this one actually Thomas did. Thomas is my assistant. We export a YouTube one, and the YouTube one you'll see here has some stuff at the end. And then we do one for the rest of them. And it just has our splash screen at the end. So we uploaded the YouTube one. He has the thumbnail and two different thumbnails here. So let me start with the thumbnail. We got to make sure we're at the right tip. And I want to make sure typically that my titles match. So this one is what small change can help you afford to buy your dream home. Let's say your next home. I like to put his name in the title. I just find it helps a little bit there. Here I'm going to do a little description, obviously, and say something about, did you know there are some simple, I don't know if I want to say tricks or hacks. Let's say hacks that you can implement to allow you to afford much more home without increasing your income. It's all about, let's do Kyle Whissel with the Whissel Realty Group. I like to put that in the description here because it helps with searchability. Kyle Whissel with the Whissel Realty Group shares some of the top I'm going to say hacks here on how to ways to move money around which can help you afford a more expensive home. As always, speak to your lender. Before making any decisions, I'll just say speak to your lender first. If you need to know someone to get in touch with someone you can trust, reach out to us. All right, whatever. Sorry, that was boring. But anyways, typing out a little bit of a description. So I did the title, description, thumbnail. A lot of times that's where people end. And to be honest, that's where I would do title. Usually I would just do title. But now obviously title, description is important, which I have all this stuff and also has all of the legal stuff involved. And then I have thumbnail. Our thumbnails are very consistent. They look very similar. I like that as a way to see, oh, here's another video from them, another video from them, another video from them. Here's where a lot of people kind of stop. And one of the things I think you're going to really benefit from is digging into the tags. So this is a seller tip. So selling your home, home selling tips. Oh, this is a buying tip, isn't it? I don't know why. Why did I think this is a selling? Uh-oh.
How can you qualify to buy significant?
Okay, it's a buying tip. I don't know why I messed that up. So my bad. Home buying tip. Home buying. House buying. Buy a house. Right? Things that people are searching for. Buying a house in San Diego. San Diego real estate. All right. So I get it started. Afford more home. That's a dumb one. But I get it started, and then I use this tool called TubeBuddy, which I'm a big fan of. You see the little logo here. It helps by recommending tags. So I'm going to start adding in real estate agent, housing market, buy a house. And so this also does this things. Buy a house with no money down, buy a house or rent, buy a house in Skyrim, that's important. Afford a home. Let's see what it says. How to afford a home, how to afford a home in California. Pretend you can afford a home with no. Why you can't afford a home, no. Oh, I'm going to also change some of these. But we can get to 500. I try and get to as close as possible. Excuse me. Let's do debt to income ratio. The more specific you can make these, the better. Housing market, buy a house, debt to income ratio. Debt to income ratio, home loan for mortgage, YouTube. So we're obviously over. And so I'll just remove things that aren't as prevalent for this video. I don't know if people call it DTI. They don't search for it. All right. So now we've got the title. We've got the description. Excuse me. We've got the thumbnail. We've got the tags. We're doing good. We're not there yet. I'm going to save it. I keep this as unlisted until I have the captions. I won't have the captions now, but I'll show you how I do that. Playlist, I add it to a playlist. Buying a home in San Diego, tips and tricks. Sounds good. I'm going to do the end. Let me save this. I'm going to do the end screen. So we've recorded ours specifically. We have one for buyers, one for sellers, one for agents. This obviously is going to be our buyer tip. I'll show you what it looks like.
Wait. before you leave, I want to share more tips with you about buying a home here in San Diego. Just click right here. And don't forget to subscribe. Click right here.
All right. So that's that. Something goofy went there. So again, thing I love about TubeBuddy is I have selling. So let's subscribe. So I'm going to have to create one for my buying one, because this is going to have the selling tips and a subscribe button, but I want the buying tips and the subscribe button. So I'm going to change this from that to my playlist of buying a home in San Diego. So let's preview that.
Wait. Before you leave, I want to share more tips with you about buying a home here in San Diego. Just click right here.
Okay, so we need to move that over a little bit.
Wait. Before you leave, I want to share more tips with you about buying a home here in San Diego. Just click right here.
Cool.
And don't forget to subscribe. Click right here.
Okay, well, that was too late.
Subscribe. Click. Don't forget to subscribe. Click right here.
All right. So that is going to be new, selling. No, this is buying plus sub. Save that as a template. Now, next time I do a buying tip, I won't have to do any of that. So save that. Again, YouTube is the one that takes the most time. So we'll get rid of that. Go to cards. I'm going to add a card I like to be about a minute and a half in. This is well, you'll see what the card is in a second. Playlist. I'm going to do the home buying tips. I like if they're watching it and they're getting information. The card is the thing that's going to pop up right here, and you'll see it here.
I only owe like $12,000 on that.
So they click on this, and they can get more videos. So cards are, again, super important to have. It's best if you can talk about, say it says, like the video I did, click up here, then you can use that. But I don't have that in this video. So I like to include something still. So I've got that. So I've got playlist, cards, end screen, caption. All right. So last thing would be I need captions. Usually I do the captions. I'll make it like this. Then I'll do the captions, and I'll have to upload them the next day. And that's when I make this go public. And so how I do that is I make sure I'm unlisted. And I go to rev.com, place a new order, captions. Oh, actually, I think Tom already did captions. 911, is this it? Oh, okay. So I did it. So I'll show you the captions. So I download the Facebook Ready subrip. Download that, show in folder. It's over here. I'm going to go to transcriptions, go to add, upload a file. The one thing that I love about this, as opposed to having the YouTube captions already, is this is going to have capitalization correct. It's going to have punctuation correct. It's going to spell it out to where it looks finished, as opposed to random words in there. So actions. I want to do subtitles file. I'm going to drag this in. Upload. I know that was really quick. I don't want to spend a lot of time. I just kind of want to show you the whole thing. So see, now you have capitalization, question marks. I like it. Save changes. Close this window out. Details. Oh, refresh that. Good. Details. Okay. So now I think we are ready for this to go public. Let's see how we do. Okay. So that's YouTube. What I did is I wanted to make sure this went fairly quickly, so I pre-uploaded it places. So while we wait for this to load real quick, I usually take what I did on YouTube and copy and paste it into the other platforms. So Facebook, I don't know why it takes a while sometimes. So let's see how that's going. As that's going, anyone have any questions? I don't see any here, but they might be in some of the groups. If you have a question, click on this video so it shows up full screen if you're watching it on mobile, and then ask a question there. That way I'll be able to see it. Well, maybe we'll come back to Facebook at the end. It's not loading. So anyways, oops. We're here. So what I usually like to do is I take my YouTube video, I move it to the side so that way I can have the details, and then I'll copy and paste some stuff over. So I uploaded this. I just went to Instagram.com, went to the IGTV section and hit upload. If you don't upload a cover, it'll either be your first screen or it'll be blank. You don't want that. So we make these thumbnails in Canva. Paste the description. I like to tag Kyle. So at one point I say at Kyle Whissel. And I do this with all of our agents. I tag them. And then I'll do hashtags. Hashtag Whissel Realty. Hashtag San Diego. Hashtag home. Hashtag house. Hashtag home buying. Hashtag house hunting. Hashtag. Well, the Facebook one's not gonna work. I can upload it actually. No, not Facebook. Realtor. Hashtag San Diego. Oops. Realtor. Hashtag real estate agent. Hashtag San Diego real estate agent. Cool. We post a preview. If it's over a minute, if you post a preview, it'll show up in the Instagram feed, and then they can click to see more. And then that's good. And then I hit post. Again, I already uploaded it, so it should be up in a minute. LinkedIn, something I'm really focusing on. If you guys want to follow Kyle Whissel on LinkedIn, you can do that. I post all of this agent video stuff on his LinkedIn page. I do all of our consumer-facing stuff on our Whissel Realty page. So with this, you can't usually do as long of a title, only 45 characters. So maybe afford to buy. How about what small change can make a big, there we go. Small change can make a big difference. I will upload the thumbnail. I will choose the captions. Save. I will put this description in here. Well, it's not letting me do it. It usually works at this point, but something went goofy. Let's try it again. I tried to make this simple so that way I could preload it while I was working on it, but it doesn't look like it's working. So upload a video, buyer tip, edit this. Oops. What did I say? What small change can make a big difference? I'm going to select my thumbnail. select my SRT file. Well, something's not, I think it's because I'm live streaming, it's not letting me do it. But it's frustrating. When I do that, then I just paste it in the description as well. Next, I do Google My Business. I like to create a post. I will drop in my thumbnail. Well, I also put this on a blog. Do you guys want to see the blog as well? Upload or post photo. This I will put in the description. Learn more. And a link to, so this is my YouTube description. Learn more, link to my YouTube video. Publish. All right, so now I got it on Google My Business. I don't know why it's not letting me do it on here. So I just got to remember to post on LinkedIn. Let's see if Facebook will work. It's going a little sluggish because I'm live streaming. Come on, there we go. Photo, video, upload photo and video. Again, I usually like to do this before I'm live streaming, but that's fine. So, title. Oh, so people are commenting. I'm going to have to view it from a different site. It's not showing me. Hold on one second. While this is uploading, let me see what James says. Well, farts. It's supposed to be working. Let me see what people are saying. Sorry, guys, that you've been asking questions I haven't answered. I noticed. Okay, let me go through some of these questions while this is uploading. Jasmine Patel asked, I noticed IGTV will ask you to connect your Facebook page, but when you do connect it, it never posts. Jasmine, IGTV, I don't know. I get goofy results with Instagram. If things are broken, sometimes it's a little glitchy. I don't know the answer. Do you use the full version of YouTube or TubeBuddy or the cheaper versions? Joseph, I use the one that's like $5 a month. So the cheaper version, I think. So see, James showed me one that people were posting like a bunch of questions. I only see. Andy asked if this is going to be only effectively done on a desktop. I do it all on desktop. I hate using my phone. James asked about TubeBuddy. It's a plugin for Chrome is what I use it for. And I don't have to add more stuff. I just do a plugin for Chrome. So thanks, James, for letting me know about that. I'm trying to do too much, and it's getting confused. But good, I'm almost done uploading. So, yeah, it's not showing any comments. So again, I'm going to take this stuff from the YouTube page. I changed a few things at Kyle. We don't need to say with us. I like to do the messenger icon. Thumbnail. Thumbnails you got to be a little more careful with on here. If I do this, it's going to be too much text. So I usually try and find something from the video that is somewhat engaging but doesn't have a lot of text on it already. Video details, got that. I'll do tags, San Diego. Subtitles and captions, upload. This is the reason why I did the Facebook ready one. It does .en_US. That's what you need to upload to Facebook. The nice thing is you can upload that to Facebook as well as the YouTube one. Or you can upload it to YouTube as well. Uh-oh. Okay, good. Well, that was actually a good thumbnail. Right there. That's a good one. All right. Guys, I'm going to respond to your comments one by one as we go through. For whatever reason, it's not showing them to me, so I'm sorry. Let me see if I can do this. Add more stuff. I just do a plugin for Chrome. All right, so now I think I'm seeing some comments. If you guys are watching, go ahead and comment, see if I can see them here. See if I've got the right thing. I may not, I don't know. So I've got my subtitles uploaded here. I like to do a poll, just keeping things engaging. Sometimes I start at the beginning. Sometimes I go through, depending on the question. So here he talks about basically moving money around, taking $12,000 instead of having $12,000 more on your down, taking it and moving it to, paying off a debt. So let me see.
Is one of those things. If we can pay them.
Did you know this? Yes. I like to use emojis. No. Save that. Joseph, I see you. Next, I like to publish now. Publish. All right, so I am going to do the blog post as well because I think that's super valuable. It's great for SEO. Our blog is all consumer centric. So if you want to know what kind of stuff we're putting out for consumers, our blog or our Facebook page is a great thing to do. Obviously, if you want to see things for agents, Kyle's LinkedIn page, obviously our group, The Whissel Way, or our YouTube channel, The Whissel Way, our podcast, The Whissel Way. I know we like to make it confusing. So let me pull up the blog real quick. For those of you using Boomtown, this will be very easy to replicate. For those of you not using Boomtown, I'm sure you can find a way to make that work yourself. All right, so here's this post, add new. And guess what? I'm going to take a lot of the stuff from YouTube as well. Or again, buying. I'm going to do, this is the description from YouTube. I like to center, justify, and then I will get on YouTube, I will get the,
how can you qualify?
excuse me, share, embed code, copy that, go to text, add the embed code. Now I've got my video embedded. Now this is what I love to do as well. Transcript from rev.com. I'm going to open it. I'm going to copy and I'm going to paste it here. Usually I delete these first two sentences because that's what I kind of talk about here. Here, so let's say here is a very simple technique on how to be able to qualify for a more home without getting more money. All right, let me see. I got more comments here. Jeremy, are we blogging? Jeremy loves blogging. Yes, and Jeremy, I've learned a lot of my blogging stuff from him. When you're buying a home, so what I like to find is the obviously this is ugly. I want to break it out. So I'm going to take here. I like to maybe italicize things or bold them. I'm sorry, this isn't fun to watch, but it's hard to read and talk. I like to use this, and I'll use this as a quote just to kind of show some kind of more fun breaking it up. You need to update your WordPress version. Embedding is much easier in the new version of WordPress. Gutenberg is your friend. Never mind, you're inside Boomtown. Yep. Here we go. Blah, 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 blah. This is my end screen. Obviously, I don't want to have that. And then what I like to do is I like to go to one of our previous videos, and I add this at the bottom. I do the 3 most popular homes in San Diego and have this kind of button. So it took me a long time to figure out how to do this. I don't remember how I figured out how to do this. It's called something. It's called like a hotkey. Jeremy, you know what this code is called? So I save all that. I want to add a featured image, which you guessed it, it's going to be my YouTube thumbnail. But I'm going to crop it a little bit because otherwise right now you can't see what that is. So I'm going to crop it to where it shows the text. Crop and save. And I'm going to publish it. So there is my blog. And the blog looks like this. So it has some information, has some blah, blah, blah. It looks better. Now I can see homes for sale. This brings them right into Boomtown. So we didn't do LinkedIn, but I showed you what I do. I don't know why it freezes up right now. But that's kind of how I distribute. If you guys have any more questions, keep commenting. I'll go through probably tomorrow. I'm about to head to a photo shoot. If you have more questions, let me know. I'd be happy to answer them. Thanks so much. And that is it. All right. Have a good day, guys. Bye.